Sound is rolling. Cameras are rolling. I want you to give me the affinitive word that they say after cameras are rolling, sound is rolling.
Action.
There you go.
Quiet on set.
Oh,
Action.
so which actually goes first?
It depends what kind of set you're on. So usually how it really goes, it'll go background. The background will start, and then they'll go action. And then that's when we start, the principal actors of the that's on the scene for that day. But normally on a big set, it's background, and they get us going because they got to bring that energy there and get the feel. And then we start our game.
So I'm used to hearing cameras are rolling, sound is rolling.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Sound
that's
speed.
big.
No, you're right. Sound speed. So it's sound speed, and then once the sound checks with the DOP, then it's background, and the director is the one that yells
Uh-oh.
action.
Got it.
Is that okay?
No, you'll do the other way.
Oh, other way.
Let's get the obvious out the way. Actors are liars. Agree, disagree.
If you're a bad actor, you're a liar.
And
Yeah.
if you're a good actor,
If you're a good actor, you're in the moment, and what you're doing is the truth in that moment, because you're being true to what the words that you're saying. If the actor seems like he's lying, that means he's unbelievable, and you're not believing him because he's lying. But if you're telling the truth and you're feeling the truth, it'll show through, and you'll feel it.
it's not like a mind teaser right there. That's a mind bender.
Oh,
Hold up.
you made me think once you said it. I'm like, wait a minute, an actor is only lying if they're bad at it, because we're always telling the truth. Good actors.
I don't know. Going down the rabbit hole. Hold up. A
Right.
bad actor is lying.
Yeah, it's bad acting, because you don't believe it. The audience does not believe you.
So if the audience sees that you're a bad actor, you're not actually lying. You're actually telling the truth. Because of the fact that you can see it as truth and like, oh no, he's a bad actor. Or she's a bad actor.
But then you're not believing it. Once the audience doesn't believe it, they're lost. You're gonna not pay attention. You're gonna lose interest. But if you believe what's going on, you believe what you're seeing, you're gonna be way more in tune to what's going on. Like, for instance, I get casted a lot for like the bad guy, and I've had people say, yo, I hated you. I hated you in that, because it was so believable. I really disliked your character. I disliked the fact you killed Queen Latifah's father on the show. You know, so, but those things those are like flowers towards me, because I'm a really nice guy outside of that. So if I was able to make you hate this character, I was doing a good job of my acting.
Most people are acting even when the cameras are off.
Possibility. Yeah, it depends. You can. It depends on the person. It depends on the person, because this can go for both acting and just regular folks in the street. I can curse on here, or is it like family friendly, or is it?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. I'm just curious to know where my language is, and I can have fun with it. But most people do act when the camera's off, but they're not actors in real life. They're scandalous folks. But there are some
Which
people
are liars.
Yeah, they could be, or those are people that's just not comfortable with themselves. And like I've traveled a lot. I've been all places of the world, and I've been in many on the marathon of life. I've been to the bottom of the bottom. I've been to the top of the top. I've been homeless. I've been all kind of stuff. So it humbled me a lot, where I don't gotta act. I'm being me. I've been with big time celebrities, and they're like, yo, they gravitated to me because I was so real. I'm a regular ass nigga. I'm being me. I don't change who I am. That's just me, because I came from nothing. And not say I came from nothing, but I wasn't I didn't have all the big connects that certain people might have. I didn't have a huge financial backing to go to Juilliard or whatever the case. I did go to private school, but I was raised by a black woman, and she was like, you're not gonna be acting a fool on my dime. So let's take you out and let's put you in a school that's not a ratchet ghetto public school, but a step up, but we're not putting you in this private school where you're wasting all these dollars.
Right.
So back to what you were saying, what people do act when the camera's off, and those people don't last long in the industry, and they probably don't last long with personal friendships in their lives, because people will weave out the fake ones real fast. That's why people say I'm a real one often.
Well, that segues into my next agree or disagree.
Okay.
A trained actor can recognize fake emotions instantly.
It's so interesting. I don't know about that. I don't know, because there's some trained actors that all they're trained to do is act and like be able to be vulnerable fast, have emotions fast, and those
Well, can you recognize fake emotions?
Yeah, me, because I've been around. I've been in jail. I've been in the streets. Mm-hmm. I've been in situations where people try to take advantage or manipulate me, and I could catch it like this. I do the manipulating. I do the taking advantage. I'm just kidding. But it's experience. I go back to experience being the best teacher. You got to experience things to be able to know things. Because if you were never in that predicament, you better not know what to do. So I've been in a lot of predicaments where you can't get over on me that easy, and I can feel things, and my perception and intuition is very fast and very good. I have good intuition on things and really good perception, just because I'm a nosy person. I'm very nosy. My brother always told me, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna shut my mouth and look. And he always said to me when I was younger, yo, be aware of your surroundings. I'm from Brooklyn. So that's something that you're installed as a young. I don't know how these parents are raising these kids now, but I was born in the 90s, and my family taught me, yo, be aware of your surroundings. Look at what you're doing, pay attention, shut your mouth and listen, and you're not always right. And it's okay to ask for help, because we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I ask for help all the time. I stress that. I love saying, I don't know, teach me. That's why I know a little bit. I don't know everything. And I know I don't know everything. But yeah. I always get off topic, that's me.
No, you good. So coming from Brooklyn, right? Some people say if you come from Brooklyn, you already have a Brooklyn bravado.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Brooklyn is infamous. Brooklyn was one of the first 13 colonies. We've been around forever. You know what I mean? So, Brooklyn was one of the first things. I'm crazy. But yeah, Brooklyn has always been infamous and loud ever since back in the day. So yeah.
Somebody once said, director Joseph C. Grant said that Brooklyn
That's my guy.
Yeah, shout out with Joseph C. Grant.
Yes.
He said that Brooklyn is a bottom bitch.
Oh, 100. I gotta hear the full definition on that. But Joe loves Brooklyn. Joe is a Bed-Stuy pioneer. Shout out to Joe. I was also in To Live to Die in Bed-Stuy. I played the younger Bobby. And Bottom Bitch is dope. I love Bottom Bitch. Shout out to Bottom Bitch. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I think Brooklyn's the top bitch.
Well, in that culture of a pimp, you know, the bottom is the one that handles everything, takes care of everything.
Mm-hmm. Brooklyn is real. Brooklyn is gritty. Brooklyn been through it all. Brooklyn is gonna keep it official, and Brooklyn shines in a whole nother way. Very unique, Brooklyn. Brooklyn is very unique. Very unique.
Compared to the other boroughs.
They're good too. Mm-hmm. They're good too. All the boroughs make up the city, which I love. Mm-hmm. But I'm just we can have all kind of debates. I just love Brooklyn, but I have love for every borough because I've been there and messed with some girls there. So I love y'all. But I'm a Brooklyn guy. Once the Brooklyn guys start talking, you know.
Well, Brooklyn comes with its own environment.
Yeah, me.
So, agree or disagree, a lot of men from tough environments learn emotional suppression early.
Oh yeah. 100%. 100%. Because in Brooklyn, what happens is when you open the door, life hits you right here. There ain't no pacifier, there ain't no training wheels, there ain't no guard. It's like, that's the thing about New York City. You open your door, it's 50-50 on everything.
Right.
You know? So yeah, we grow up fast. Besides people in them third world countries, they grow up fast too, them little boys. But we grow up fast as well. And the pace of New York City and Brooklyn is so fast. And it's so much going on. It's moving a mile a minute.
The role that stayed with you the most till this day, that you take with you even in your real life, is what? Is which role?
Role is in like acting, or role is in like
Acting.
personal? Acting. Which is a role that
Stayed with you, that you took away in your real life.
Oh, okay. I got one for you, and this was my first film. So this film was called A Gangster's Word. I was living in LA, and I auditioned. I'm like living on like my boy who is a celebrity martial artist. He trained a lot of celebrities. We'll talk about that one later. But a friend of mine died, and he was like, yo, you can stay on my couch in LA for a week if you want to get your mind right. Just, take a break. I'm like, sure, please. Fourth day there, I see a little ad on Craigslist for a film called The Gangster's Word. Description was like Latino thug. I applied. Am I Latino? No, but do I look like it? Hell yeah. I applied, I go. It's a white woman named Kate Whitney. She was wearing all white, kind of like she was on her, what is that, the Santa, when they wear the all white for the year, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Santeria. Really?
Exactly, so she was doing that. She had the little beads on, and she asked me one question. She was like, how you feeling today? I said, I'm blessed. She said, you got the part. I said, what? What you mean? I didn't even, she goes, yo, you came in here with this beautiful Brooklyn energy, you were shining, and the first thing you said to me was, you're blessed. And we shot it. It was a dope. They had all these fancy equipment, fancy stuff. I'm like, this is a real big movie, huh? And they were like, yeah, we're gonna shoot this fast. So the movie was directly distributed. It came out on DVD and TV. And my role was a young guy, a gangster who just came out of jail. And we had to do therapy with this preacher. And the preacher made us read the Bible. And it was my first time reading the Bible. And it's funny because my girlfriend has the passage that I'm reading tattooed on her. So it was really deep, because in that moment, I was really like, oh, this is some deep shit. And those were the lines that I was saying. So I felt that one, and that was my first like real official movie that like was pretty big for me. And it sticks with me forever. And I always love showing my little trailer of it. But yeah, that one was real because I had just finished like that lifestyle of going to Rikers Island. I did 2 years on Rikers Island for stealing some iPods from some kids on the train with a machete. Me and my 4 friends.
This is part of the movie.
No, this was in real life.
Oh,
this was in real life. I'm a real Brooklyn nigga. So I mean,
I was like, what?
This is when I was 16. I learned my lesson. I was so sorry for that. I didn't hurt anybody. I just said, give me your stuff, typical shit.
Yeah.
I was trying to like, the crowd I was with, I was hanging around with some cool dudes, and we were trying to just, think we were gangsters and show off to our older peers who we kind of looked up to, and these guys were real gang members. And so we tried to do our own little jokes.
So basically, affiliate. You're trying to be an affiliate. I
was trying to be down.
Yeah.
I was trying to be down.
Yeah.
And we learned our lesson. And so when I had that role, I was like, this is me, I got this. And it was just a deep moment to be able to portray something that really happened to me.
So your lived experience factored into this role.
100%, yeah.
A role that you have done so far that you would say to yourself, you know what? I could have done without this role. If you care to share.
Let me see how I can not be rude. Let's just see. Which was one that I was like, bruh. Actually, it wasn't a movie role. It was a music video. I feel so bad. It was a music video I did, and my agent got it, so I just had to scrub her back and hold it down for her. I was surprised she even brought that to me, because my agent is super legit. She's brought me some of the biggest auditions known to man, and then she gave me this one day. I said, what the hell? What is this? So I get there, it's some lady, and we're doing like a freestyle video, and I'm dancing. I got this red Michael Jackson jacket on.
With all them zippers.
Yeah, and I'm doing the Cabbage Patch, and this was like 2 years ago. I'm doing the Cabbage Patch, and I'm her love interest, and the woman physically looked like she might have been in her late 50s. So it was really weird. I got this leather on, it's 80 degrees, I'm sweating, and I'm dancing.
Or maybe
doing the moves. I'm doing the moves on her. And it was ridiculous.
or maybe it was the pay that made it say, you know what?
No, I mean, I one thing I do is I rarely say no.
Okay.
Anything that's art, anything that's production, anything that's people trying to make some magic happen. I always support people. I'm very loving. So I love first. That's what makes me such a dope actor.
Until you realize, you know what?
Yeah.
You had to talk with your agent down later on that.
Yeah, no, it's funny because she got me an audition 2 times, and I was like, what the heck? For The Chosen to audition for Jesus. So I auditioned for Jesus and Nazareth. And that was so overwhelming for me. I'm like, what the hell? And I'm a crazy motherfucker. So my friends is like, nigga, you? Jesus? Hell no. So I tried my best with it, but my family was like, nigga, you ain't no Jesus.
If you did land that role, would that have been blasphemous to the family?
Oh, no. They would have been very surprised and proud. And I would have been surprised and proud too. I think I would have really had to dig in a different bag for that kind of thing, because I have such a strong, weird accent that is like, where are you from? What are you? Because people see me, like, oh, you're Spanish, and they hear me talk. Automatically, all the Spanish people, no, he's not Spanish. He's not Spanish. He not speaking Spanish? No. He's a nigga. For sure.
Working on your accents is a thing you will do for real, or?
Oh no, for real, because so recently I had a big audition and my agent was like, bruh, just push the Spanish shit out. And I tried, because even when I speak Spanish, it doesn't sound like the dialect of the ethnicity. Okay. I always sound like, not trying to be offensive, like Mexican.
Oh, Mexican.
And sometimes the role could be for a Latin person, where it's more like a Puss in Boots,
right?
Kind of
Spaniard.
Yeah. But recently I had one on Law and Order. It was a Puerto Rican Dominican guy.
Yes.
So I nailed it. It was a little more easy for me to get those. Those I'm good. If it's like a New York Spanish guy, I can get it. If it's a Latin person, like, it's tough. I have a beautiful look, but
it's so interesting that a week after watching that episode, you came on my radar from Joseph.
Yeah.
I said, oh shit. I said, I saw this guy last week on the show, because I watch it usually regularly.
Yeah.
The Law and Order SVU. In my opinion, lately it's been hit or miss.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
No. Has it.
So it's like, it used to be like, okay, edgy, gritty. But I think what happens over time with shows, it starts to, when you just throw something at a wall, see if it sticks.
Yeah. So you know what? I can give you a little insight on that, because I was actually told some interesting stuff when I was on set. So
Are you free to do so?
Oh yeah. I think I'm okay. If not, I'll get a phone call. But I'm pretty sure I can say this. So what happened was, with Law and Order, they took they
SVU.
No, I was on the regular Law and Order. Oh. So there's 2. The one on 8 o'clock is Law and Order.
You're right. It was the regular one.
Yeah.
Okay. I get confused with them.
So what happened was they wanted to take out less gore and less like bad stuff. Like the action. They took out some of the action in about like 2 years ago, and the ratings went down.
Yeah.
So in 2025 and 2026, they put more action back, like more bad stuff, shooting, the killing, they put more back into it, and the rating shot back up. So my episode was one of those episodes where they implemented that, let's bring it back up, because the ratings were going down. And it was looking a little tight if they were gonna get renewed. So they just got renewed just now, Law and Order. Because SVU is in the bag. Everyone loves SVU. They love Law and Order as well. But SVU is like, it's going to be tough to get them off.
Well, Law and Order did go away.
Yeah, it did.
And then it came back.
Yeah, exactly. It did.
So now, because I noticed where it says season 25 with Law and Order, but it's season 27 with Law and Order.
Exactly.
So I was like, oh, this is a 2-year gap. Exactly. They were in sync.
Yeah.
And now I was like, oh, no. I think to me, it's hard to come up with stories But stories are always being told.
Yeah, yeah.
And I notice how they always say, you know, any similarities to real life stories is just a coincidence because they don't want to get sued.
Yeah, right.
They come up with a story. It's like, I know they're talking about Rihanna and
Exactly. Like my episode was based on the Louvre. The Louvre was a robbery in France, where the guys went to the thing and stole whatever they stole, the jewels, and left out. So we did a take on that, where we go into the museum and we steal this gold crown. They kill my partner, and I try to flee, and they grab me at the airport.
I kind of wanted you to get away.
Right.
I did. But once that airport scene, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it. It's just close.
But it was dope that I was able to go to court and try to fight my case. That was really cool. I didn't expect that. I'm like, how many days I got on Law and Order? They gave me a lot of days. I was surprised. I was like, okay. That was a really good one. I'm so thankful for that. Yeah.
And agree or disagree, Shawn Mintz has upcoming projects coming down the pipeline that he just cannot talk about because it's just so good. Agree or disagree?
Oh, a big agree. It's just, yeah, I can talk about it a little bit. A big agree.
A little bit. Go ahead. Talk about it.
Yeah, I'm feeling to talk about it. So, I mean, I don't know if you're talking about this, but Ocean Parkway. Okay. I'm addicted to Ocean Parkway. I can give you guys a little bit. So we shot this, right? Amazing brother named Amaru Cloud. He was a rapper, he still is, but he changed lanes and wrote a script about 2 years ago about the Brooklyn drill scene. And and they did a pilot. The pilot hit gold. And so they got the funding and they got the green light and they got the backing behind New York City to shoot the a full-on series. And we finished it, and I am a recurring role on there. I'm in every episode. It's gonna blow everybody's mind. There is a trailer out of the pilot. You can kind of get an idea of what it's gonna be about. But a little birdie told me it's gonna be big. We're gonna be the competitors. Will it be on TV? Yes, it will be on TV at a high level. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's what, all right. And there's only so much I can squeeze out of you for the moment.
Yeah.
Once it starts popping, like, there it is.
And that's what I'm really excited for. A lot of people are. But shout out to Ocean Parkway.
Shout out to Ocean Parkway. And shout out to me, the host, doing the most behind the camera. And give a shout out to the person in front of the camera. Introduce yourself.
Shawn Mintz.
Shawn Mintz, what kind of labels we want to put on that jacket of yours besides actor?
Oh, well, I'm
a scholar.
Yeah, I'm a scholar. I'm a lover. I'm Aquarius.
Are you a fighter as well?
I'm a fighter and I'm a warrior.
There you go.
And I'm the underdog. I love playing the underdog. I love being the underdog. And I'm just really happy. I was really happy.
Well, let me prod you a little bit with the underdog.
Okay.
Shawn Mintz has to be careful about being typecasted. Agree or disagree?
Oh, a big agree. So you know what? I'm gonna touch on that a little bit. Recently, I just got new representation. Chris, he's partner at UIA as my new talent agency, and he approached me and said, "You're typecasted with this bad guy stuff. I don't see you as that. I see you as a leading man. You should see yourself as the same way."
Don't let Tyler Perry hear you.
Right. So I was like, okay, all right. And I told him that I noticed that the bad guy role or the gangster role the bad guy can get me there. And once I'm there, I can segue, because I get a lot of auditions. The range, it ranges. I get a lot. I got a few last week for Lindsay Lohan. So I know that my face can be around different kind of faces. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna start now, and the auditions I'm getting currently are definitely, all of them have been out of my out of my usual.
Right.
I'm stepping out of my norm.
Right.
I'm popping
You're
that
stepping
bubble.
into a new norm.
Yeah, and he's put me to the test, and he's definitely made me be like, all right, I love this. He's challenging me more than my previous agent was.
Agree or disagree, Shawn Mintz does not have the grit to push into other ranges.
Oh, disagree. Of course, baby. I love a challenge. And currently right now, I have my script in my back pocket. The role I'm working on right now, and I got like 2 of the cast members. I look up some of their stuff because they put it in there. This is a different role for me, and it's not my kind of thing. So I gotta tap into a whole different side of Shawn for this one. But I am very versatile because I have a lot of different kind of friends in different places. So I know how to, put that different hat on.
Okay. Just don't cap with that.
Yeah.
With the other cap.
Yeah.
Modern movies focus more on visuals than emotional impact. Agree or disagree?
Hollywood, I agree. Indie is smashing the game, and they're testing the waters, and they're taking it there.
Okay.
But like Hollywood, like Michael, I'm an old school fan of the American Dream, and I cried. I cried 4 hours out of the 3-hour movie. I cried for 4 hours. Michael, I saw it like 2 weeks ago. I was like, Jafar, you did really good. You nailed the voice. And the dance moves are cool, but Joe didn't beat none of y'all asses in that shit.
Okay.
Like Joe
I haven't
wasn't
seen it, so okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Everyone is different, but
That doesn't make any sense. It's not. You're not keeping the authenticity of the actual story.
tried it.
That's their journey.
Yeah, they tried it, but a real like it was meant for a Michael Jackson fan who likes the music.
Okay, I
So
got
if you like the songs, you'll be like, you'll sing along. But I didn't feel nothing.
It wasn't in depth like.
I wasn't inspired. I didn't want to go out there and get a Thriller jacket, even though I was wearing one in the movie theater. But it was different. It didn't hit the same. Movies don't hit the same like they used to. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's because it's shot digital and not old school film. But those 90 films did something hit different. Those actors were a little more hungry. The talent is different now. The talent is much different.
It's interesting because I was watching a movie from, I think it was the 90s or the early 2000s.
What was it called?
It was the one with Robin Williams.
Okay.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, yes.
But movies around that time.
Yeah.
When I watched, it's like, damn, the feeling of it.
You feel it.
You feel it. I was like, oh shit! The good movie always will go across or go across time.
Yeah.
If there's a good movie in the 1900s, it's gonna be a good movie in the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what time frame, a good movie is a good movie. A hit is a hit.
Yeah.
Same thing with music.
Exactly.
Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
You could listen to Michael Jackson's Thriller album now, and it's still
a hit.
100%. So even the music back then, like it was a different vibe. It was like it was a story.
Mm-hmm. You had it on repeat.
Yeah.
It was the dedicating songs to somebody you might like, your significant other. It helped you get up in the morning and do your do. It hit different.
Agree or disagree? Shawn Mintz. A great villain often tells uncomfortable truths.
Agree. Mm-hmm. I agree on that, for sure.
Someone once told me that they tell uncomfortable truths, but it doesn't hit because there's always a glitch at the end after telling the truth. For example, the Joker. He could tell the truth, but what happens at the end? The laughter, the insanity. So you may not hit as if he said it regular degular. You're like, oh wow, that's valid. But because the insanity or the or the dramatics is so high or so opposite, it just takes away from what was actually said. Same thing like Bane. And I speak of this because I've actually just recently saw the movies, Bane and the Joker. Each villain are telling the truths.
Yeah.
It's just that they're the way they bring it.
Exactly.
It's like, it's not too palatable.
But then how do you feel about the villains that were in Split when Samuel Jackson was the villain in Split? How he, did the whole thing to Bruce Willis in the first movie. And then, because he was a beautiful villain in that. And he told his truth, very interestingly. So I loved him as a villain there.
I guess it's like Star Wars where they say it's all a matter of your perspective.
Yeah.
It's like evil is good because it's from their perspective, but it's funny because the Sith will say the Jedi are but the Jedi will be like, the Sith are When you look at the Jedi, they're arrogant.
Yeah.
They feeling themselves so strict and this, but the Sith is like, listen, passion and anger and hate, that drives you, it's like two sides of a coin. And I think that people tend to love the villain more.
Oh yeah.
In movies, it's just that everybody's a sucker for the happy ending.
Yeah, it depends on what the story is of the movie, but
especially if that villain had a story, a backstory.
Yeah. Because those are the main characters you're gonna like, the protagonist and the antagonist. You know what I mean? The hero you want to win, and the bad guy that's giving him the issue. You know.
Do you tend to want the villain to win in movies in general?
There's some where, you would, the villain should win. But it depends on how the villain is shown. It depends on the movie. It depends on the vibe. But 75% of the time, we all want the hero to win. You know what I mean? But there's some cases where the villain is the victim.
And then the victim becomes the villain, and the villain creates more victims, and those victims become another villain.
Because you do feel bad for the villain after a while. If you keep on getting his ass whooped, then you're like, this motherfucker keep on trying and don't learn.
People today want representation and escapism at the same time.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe these I'm woke and I'm asleep at the same time. That's what it sounds like. But I guess that's these maybe Gen Z or like people born in 2000 up kind of thing. It really depends on the person and what's going on in the situation.
The audience wants realism but punishes honesty.
The audience does want realism. They do. But if they wanted to, why would they punish the honesty?
Because people often want the real, but when the real comes to you, it's like,
Yeah, I guess so. Or maybe it's a couple of things. Maybe they weren't ready for that real. Or,
you want the real?
Yeah. Or maybe you just can't handle the real.
Yeah. Like Jack Nicholson said,
right.
You want the truth?
Right.
You can't handle the truth. Was it Jag? Yeah, that was the movie Jag. I never actually seen that movie. But people often want truths, but sometimes the truth is not meant for you.
Yeah.
As an actor, bringing truth to the scene, what's the first process for you to say, you know what, I gotta get into character? This is my process right here.
It depends on the character. Everyone has like a different approach. Me, I like to read the whole entire, like, if I can get the scene, I'll read it over and over again. First thing I do is I read everybody's stuff. I need to know your lines, my lines, everything.
Are you drinking coffee while you're reading the scripts?
No, I'm smoking the spliff.
Gotcha.
It depends on where I'm at.
Gotcha.
But because I try to read it at different places. I try to just get the vibe of it. And usually like I'll have readers. I have my girl, she's my reader. I have certain guys, I'll call up, yo, bro, you wanna help me out with this? And they might have a fancy camera do my self-tape just so I can have a little step up. But yeah, sometimes they'll give me feedback on, hey, that doesn't sound like you should be saying it like that. And I'm like, listen, really? And I'll take heed to it sometimes. But most of the time, I just drill it. Repetition. I just drill. And after a while, the emotions and everything, it'll just fall into line. Because I'll understand it. I'll just read it, comprehend it, understand it, read it, comprehend it. And what I want to do is that I kind of want to just forget. Like, I want to read it, and then forget that. And then just kind of, I just drill it. I throw the script away, and I tell my girl, yo, let's go. And we'll just have at it. And we'll do it literally for about 2 hours, over and over again. And then I'll feel the pockets where the emotions need to be, and I'll make it a little more real. But I always do it differently once I perform.
Speaking of emotions, Shawn Mintz. Are audiences emotionally desensitized?
It's funny, my girl just mentioned that recently when she was scrolling through and she just seeing all this crazy stuff people are recording. Maybe people are posting some crazy stuff nowadays without any, like, you know, these killings, the people recording, people getting beat up or sliced or whatever the case may be. The audience has definitely changed. They are like, this is all you got? Bring it on. You know, so yeah, definitely.
What does true confidence look like?
True confidence looks like a person that's believing in themselves, getting up every day, doing it. When you're doing whatever you're doing, if you're an actor and you're making videos and you're doing skits and you're doing monologues and you're only getting 2 or 3 likes, but you're still doing it and you're still performing, even though no one's saying, hey, good job, or you're not getting the feedback that you want. The fact that you keep going, that's true confidence. The fact that you won't let a director, a casting director, a friend, or a post, a comment steer you, and you just keep grinding, like, that's true confidence. I got a guy on my Instagram page. He's a okay actor, but he posts every freaking day. Consistency, and he is going to get some type of recognition somewhere. Someone's gonna see him and be like, yo, let's do something. And that has happened for him. So that's true confidence for me, where someone is every day hitting the pavement, or someone is just consistent. Like, I've been consistent forever. I haven't stopped.
The more consistent you become in your work, the more lonely you become.
You said lonely?
Yeah.
No, you got to do things in moderation. And
So you're not lonely?
No, I'm not lonely because I'm a different kind of person. No, because I know when to take a break. Okay. I know how to take a break because you're supposed to. If you don't, you'll get lost and stagnate. And no, you got to let it go for a little while. And you got to just be free and rub it off and then come back to it, and you'll be way better than you were before. I do it often. Like, I'll read a script, I'll study for a little bit, and then I'll stop on purpose just to give my brain a break. And then I'll read a little bit before I go to bed, toss it. The next morning, I'll just recite it aloud, and I'll know it like this. But you have to give your brain a break. If you don't, you're going to wreck yourself.
Well, that comes with support system.
You need a good support system. And even if it's just one person, you gotta have a good support system. My support system is pretty solid, you know. But I've never needed one because I was always driven, and I had this ambition and this goal of I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. So I kind of create my own support system, and people gravitate to it like a magnet.
So support system, jumping into your own psychology. Shawn Mintz, people underestimate how psychologically exhausting acting can be.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Because the main thing is the rejection part. But
D-died.
yeah, but then it really plays a weird game to, like, right now I'm going through an interesting thing. I'm seeing different actors, directors, producers in different points, and some guys are making it seem like they're doing Hollywood movies. And it's like a YouTube short. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But it's people are not knowing that you're not gonna do this overnight. You're not gonna be a star tomorrow. It ain't like that. And it's kind of insulting that people think they're actors all of a sudden because they do a couple of videos. And bro, I was going to school. I was in church, in Sunday school, and little boy performing. This wasn't something that I just said, yo, I want to be an actor. I want to do what they do. I want to be down. No, I took this very seriously. I was a theater major. I've taken classes out the wazoo, you know, and plays. I've hit the pavement with all kind of plays. You got to. It's not
for the faint of heart.
Yeah, it's really tough. It's really, 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 really hard. And when you get to the level that I'm at right now, it's even harder. Because I'm competing with Denzel.
Gotcha.
I'm getting the same auditions as all the lead guys right now. I'm competing with these guys. And they show a lot of love. All the real actors in the game has like been, you know, I'm a union actor. I've been in the union for like 6-7 years now. And bro, I might have booked 3 or 4 gigs in 7 years. So it's not for the faint. It's not easy. I'm just now getting a good lick. And I hope Ocean Parkway brings the bank so it can just, I think it's gonna be bigger than Euphoria. That's just me. That's just my own personal opinion.
Yeah, I heard the Euphoria has been kind of lacking.
Yeah, it's
according
super
to
bad.
yeah.
But we're gonna that one is gonna, you're gonna see it and you're gonna be like, oh shit, Shawn wasn't lying. This thing is like the biggest thing everyone's talking about.
Okay.
But yeah, people don't know what, and then your mind starts to fuck with you because you'll book one thing. Like when I booked the Equalizer 3 years ago, it's over. I'm out of here. I made it. And then 2 years go by, I get nothing. Zilch, zero, nada. And then I gotta switch agents because I think, oh, maybe it's my agent. No, it's the game, baby. It's a tough game. And I got a lot of friends that do like independent stuff or do like, I've done Tubi movies. They'll do the Tubi stuff and they'll think, oh yeah, I'm gonna do what you gonna do. I'm like, brother, no, you're not. I don't mean to be rude, and it's really levels to it. And
tears. I call them tears.
It is tears, and it's you
and real tears too.
It is because people email me and text me a lot. Yo, how do I get those auditions you getting? I'm like, you're not, brother. You got to have an agent for that because there's a website called Actors Access. Everyone uses it, but when an agent logs on, it's something called Breakdown Services. And it's a whole separate private entity that only agents can use, and that's where the special auditions are. And regular actors will never see that. So there is levels to it, and it can wreck your brain. It can wreck your brain because you think that you're it, and then you're not. And then it's a funny game. You can have one line on a show, and then all your friends are, oh, you're gonna be in Hollywood, you're gonna be the shit. But meanwhile, you're just a day player.
So let's stay on the brain for us for a little while longer.
Let's go.
Agree or disagree? Acting has forced you to confront emotions that you have avoided.
It depends on the role.
So was there a role that brought out some emotions that you've avoided for a long time? You know, it's emotions that you've kept down, like, oh shit, this came out. Suppressed.
Oh, you know what? I did a reality show recently. It's called Do You Have What It Takes to Be an Actor? And I thought my acting chops were good. I thought I was a really good actor. I thought I had it. I did this reality show with these people for 5 days in the house, and I've never experienced acting like that for myself. I was pulling because I was in the bottom of the tier. I was about to get sent home. So I had to step it up. And naturally, I rose to the occasion. And I was crying every day, crying like nobody's business. And that's when I learned, oh, I know how to tap into something. And I was anxious to do a crying scene again. So I was crying every day in this damn reality show. And yo, they gave me my props. One of the matter of fact, Luke. You had Luke on here. My boy Luke Steffen. Steven, he gonna kill me.
Luke Steffen.
Yeah, Luke Steffen. I'm so sorry, Luke. I love you, Luke. Uncle Luke. That's my guy. So yo, Luke has been supporting me a lot. Luke is beautiful. And Luke told me, yo, you made me shed a little tear when you was doing all that stuff. Cause I was really, there was a scene where we had to like improv something. No, it was a script, and it was how far you have came, and I'm not going home. And I had to tell these people, listen, I'm not going nowhere. And it was like a monologue about an actor who came this far and was not going away and was not being told no. And I just put my 2 feet down and had tears flowing, and it was genuine, it was real. I was really telling them like, yo, this is what I do, I'm not going nowhere. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was one that really brought some shit out of me. And all the guys from there tell me, yo, you did really good, bro. I was like, thank you. That one was deep for me. That was like a retreat for acting. It was like actors boot camp. And yeah, wait till you see that one. That one's gonna be pretty dope.
So one more thing about the brain, for you specifically, most of the time you have felt lonely in a room full of people.
No. I don't, you know what? I don't
disagree.
Yeah, disagree. I don't really feel like that. I don't have those kind of emotions. I don't let myself get there. I've had so much pain, like my mom passed when I was younger. I've had a lot of pain. So I learned how to love. I smiled and laughed. I don't know if I was hiding my anger or hiding my emotions. Similar to what Will Smith said. Will Smith said something where he had so much pain that he released it through laughter and jokes. And joy and jokes. I do that a lot. I was the class clown. I had to make everyone laugh or feel happy or feel good. Even though I didn't feel bad inside, but I felt like it was my obligation to make sure everyone was okay and happy. Everything is going good. But I don't have those lonely or in a room full of people. No, I was lonely when I was literally lonely by myself. That's when I was really lonely, when I was doing drugs and people were like, I was hiding myself from the world. So I didn't want anyone to see what I was doing. I was doing things I shouldn't have, and I don't want people to see me in that light because you already see me as a certain way. And now that I'm super sober, besides my weed and my little drink, I have an image to uphold now. Mm-hmm. People like me, people look up to me, people admire me. People appreciate me. People are rooting for me. People need me to bring them up when I make it up there too. So, I was only feeling lonely when I was making myself lonely.
So you never felt lonely in the church?
Oh no, not in church. Not when I was not in church. And I was raised in church. I was raised Protestant Christian, and then throughout life I had many other beliefs, and I kind of incorporated all religions. But at the end of the day, it's just love. That's the main thing that I learned, is how to love.
Shawn Mintz, being spiritual and grounded in entertainment is difficult.
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Well, I should say this, agree or disagree. Being spiritually grounded in entertainment is difficult.
It depends on who you are. Cause I'm an entertaining person naturally. So I incorporate that with my love and my good spirit, and it's different for me. I'm like a happy-go-lucky kind of person all the time, and I know life is very short, so I don't let bad things dwell on me. I just kind of move on and go. But yeah.
There you go. Let's go to dating and women in love. Relationships.
Oh, dating women and love. Relationships.
Yeah. People are becoming brands before becoming people. So with that being said, a lot of people want love, but they fear transparency.
Yeah, you gotta You gotta find it's a tough one. You gotta find the right person. You gotta kind of like de-shed the looks and go a little deep. You gotta go soul searching, you know? You gotta kind of close your eyes and talk to the person and see if they're right for you before you open up and look at them. Because naturally we see, ooh, I like that because it looks good. But is it really good? You know? Like,
Well, agree to disagree. People wear masks.
oh, I agree. They wear the mask until they feel like it's okay to so you are a good guy. All right, so I could put this away. I can be me. But if you show me something that I don't like, I gotta put it back on. So I kind of take off my mask and I don't want you to think there's one on. And people will say, I can't read you. Dad, you can't read me? Because I don't have anything on like this. I'm giving you me, baby. I'm giving you me.
Right.
You know? So people do wear masks, but that's just a guard. Naturally, we're guarded. That's naturally as humans. That's our instinct is to hold on, red alert, something's here.
But in your case, would you say that men have it harder or women have it harder in relationships and love and romance?
It depends on the man. It depends on the woman.
Well, we got the depend answer.
You know, because it could be equal.
The diaper answer depends.
It really could be equal. It could be equal because it depends on like the man. If sometimes, all right, for instance, me, I noticed this. Me and my brother, we kind of attach ourselves to our woman, in a way that is somewhat to a mother. Because our mother left us so early. So I noticed that I love hard and I love fast. And I have this attachment to my girl, similar to if someone would be attached to their mother, you know.
Is that a recipe for I'm sorry, that's a recipe for a disaster. Agree, disagree.
It could be. It could be. It just depends on the woman. It depends on the woman because that's a big shoes for that woman to fill because she has to be able to perceive what's going on and understand that, oh shoot, you see me as everything. It's tough to fill. Similar to when a woman doesn't have her dad and she looks for that man to fill that void.
Yeah,
it's vice versa. Same thing. It really depends. But you might notice it differently when both female and male have all parents in their lives. You might notice a different outcome.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So they have an example to lead from.
Well, a healthy example.
Yeah. But I was raised by my mom and my grandma in a really loving Black old school, like down south vibe. And they were teachers. My family was teachers. My grandma was teachers.
It's always different when you got a teacher as a parent.
It is different.
It flow differently.
Yeah, it hit different.
Yeah, it definitely hit different.
You know what's up.
Agree or disagree? Shawn Mintz. Women should pay for the first 3 dates when dating men.
No, I disagree on that. I don't know. What's that about? No, it's funny. I'm very fair and I'm very equal. And I'm kind of one of those 50-50 kind of guys. But I'm also a kind of a scratch my back, scratch your back. But it all depends on the gesture and where the parties are at in their lives. Because if the girl is balling and she's like, yo, bro, I don't care about money. I just want to know you. Some women have approached me with that. I just want to know you.
Okay, so let me flip it. Men should pay for the first 3 dates when they date women. Agree or disagree?
Not the first 3, but the initial, because the man is the one inviting her out. I've been there where the person is paid for me, you know. But traditionally, and my girl stands by this, the man should pay for the first date. The man should, because the man's probably the one that asked her out.
Okay.
If you asking me out, you paying, right?
Okay. But see, the thing is, if a man don't ask, generally, nothing's gonna happen.
Some women will insinuate.
Notice what you said. You started with the word some, but most, from my experience, and I would say your experience as well, most women ain't gonna be asking the first
No. They won't ask. They won't ask. Especially, it depends on where you guys are at in the talking stage. They won't ask, but they're gonna look and be like, huh, okay, this motherfucker broke. All right. It depends. It really depends on the transparency. And it depends on what it is. Because sometimes, like my old-fashioned date when I was younger was, I lived downtown Brooklyn. So I used to take the girls to the promenade. Oh, God. Hit every single time. Every single time. No money spent. Spliff. Look at these stars. Look at this view. Let's talk about it.
People judge you by your worst moment, not your best moments.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, my family still think, Shawn, you okay? You good? I mean, now they don't think that now, but like, yeah, there's some people that still, like my homies, this nigga still on there, nigga, I don't trust your ass. You gonna get over on me, ain't you? I'm like, bro, what? No.
You on your own journey.
Yeah.
People tend to look at others and say, and try to match or compare. And I always say, your journey is your journey. My journey is my journey. If we rock, on a path together at some point, cool.
Yeah.
But our destinations are different.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But people like, all right, so I'm in a book too. It's called Humans of New York. And I told my mom, I'm in a book. She read it and she was like, yo, did you read the article? And she let me know, like, the media is gonna pull all the negative stuff. That's what they want to read, the negative stuff. They don't care that you were acting on a show. They want to hear about you smoking them drugs with them crazy people in this house. That's what they want to hear about.
Yeah.
So that's what sells media.
Media, just everyday life. People always look at the bad. And I think our human brains are wired that way. Yeah,
because we judge off the rip. And we got to stop doing that. It's a tough thing.
Negative first.
Yeah, if there was a way, like I tried it for like a couple of days, and it was really close to godly.
What'd you try?
To not judge, and I'm talking about on a whole deep level. I'm talking about when I open my eyes, I don't look at you and be like, "This motherfucker ugly. This motherfucker like this. Oh, you got on red socks and a black sock? What's going?" That's judging. If you can fix your eyes and fix your mind to not do that, it's a really beautiful thing. But we're not there yet. Some people are. Some people can unconditionally not judge and just love. I'm trying to get there, but I got a long way to go.
Agree, disagree. As you grow older, life gets easier. You got a little smirk.
Yeah, because it naturally it should, because you give less fucks. It should naturally, but there I go with that depends. It kind of depends where you at in your life. Like me right now, I'm happy with the getting older part. It does get a little better as I'm getting older. I'm also scared about that getting older part. We all are, because you want to be forever young.
That's my segue. Keep on going.
That's kind of all I got.
So, segue from that, I meant to add, as an actor, movies that have roles where people live forever or who have immortality. In real life, Shawn Mintz would definitely accept the gift of immortality. Agree or disagree?
I think I would, right? I would love to live forever. If I could live forever the way I am right now,
would you accept that gift? Agree or disagree? Immortality, boom, Shawn Mintz, forever, looking how you are looking.
The Aquarius in me is gonna say hell yeah, but the genuine human in me is gonna say I can't be that selfish.
Why is that?
I can't be that selfish because
was everybody around you gonna fade away?
And that's a selfish act. It's a selfish act. It's like having a kid at 80 years old. No offense, Al Pacino. No offense, Al Pacino. But that's a selfish act, because the kid's not going to see you when he's 30. He might see you when he's 20, but even then, you're not going to be fathering how you should be fathering,
So definitely mortality is like,
I would love it. The Aquarius in me is going to say yes. But the legit human, the love in me is going to say, no, I can't live forever like this. My soul will. you know.
Being an actor in a relationship at the same time causes problems. Agree?
It can, if
But not for you.
not for me, because my girl is solid, and she's my how Ryan Coogler and his wife are is how me and my girl are. She's there holding the camera. She's there reading the lines. She's giving me. She wanted to be here today to record this for her own BTS. It depends.
Shout her out real quick.
Yep. Shout out Angie, my girl. I love you so much. You are my ride or die. You are my everything. You're my reader. You're my producer. You're my editor. She's helped me book both of my big gigs, actually all of them. And she wanted to be here today, and she was like, "Can I view it somewhere? Is it gonna live stream on a YouTube link?"
Oh, we get all that settled.
Yeah.
Tapping in to Shawn Mintz. Where can we find Shawn Mintz? What he's going to do, what's he doing now, and what he already has done. Tapping in.
So, you can Google me. I love telling people to Google me. Shawn Mintz, SHAWN. Last name is MINTZ. My IMDb goes by that. You can see all the work I've done, stuff that's coming out. But I kind of run my Instagram page like my everything. That's like my brand. That's like my everything. I'm verified there. That's kind of where I let all my art live. And if people ever just I only got about 90 posts on there. That's about 4 scrolls down. You'll see everything, and you'll kind of see where I started with the acting and the growth of it. You know, when I was in LA with Afion Crockett on the couch sleeping as he's training martial arts, to now I'm recurring and auditioning and on shows. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Shawn Mintz, SHAWN_MINTZ. Facebook, same thing, Shawn Mintz. IMDb, Shawn Mintz. My phone number, 917. I'm joking.
All right, so I'm the host behind the camera, Johnson Burrows, the guest in front of me. One more time.
Shawn Mintz and Johnson Burrows, thank you for inviting me, brother. This was cool on Sessions TV.
Mais yo te pote histoire, non souffre.
Chaque pas sous tes alous,
D'un coup parole qui pas jamais mourir, pas jamais